Hello, this video is a little bit different from usual. I don't really feel like making any video that I would usually make, so I feel like making a draw with me right now. So I'm just gonna draw stuff, whatever I want to, in my sketchbook. So this is my album of everything that I'd like to draw for myself in general. So I'm gonna probably choose something from here. I kind of feel like drawing baby Garfield. Hello, so I'm going to be doing a voiceover instead of actually talking in real time because that's easier for me, and if I mess up what I'm saying, it doesn't really mess up the entire video, so yeah. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this where I just kind of draw anything and just kind of explain my process a little bit and just talk about whatever, because those videos seem pretty fun. And I'm pretty sure videos like this, draw with me's and sketchbook sessions, are kind of popular right now. I don't know if they still are or not, but I mean, I really like watching them, so I want to make videos that I would like watching. So I don't know, if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know. So yeah. So talking about the drawing. When I started this, I was not liking how it was going. I was like, it's just kind of different from what I usually draw, I guess. He looks very chibi, for sure, but still, if I draw an animal, it's probably gonna be a Mobian Sonic character, or a furry type of character. Not really chibi cat. So I was a little bit nervous about drawing this, but that was mostly just in the sketching and line art. As soon as I started coloring, I felt a lot better. I feel like for me, a lot of times, even if I don't like the drawing so much in the line art or sketch stage, I can save it by coloring. But sometimes I ruin stuff by coloring. I was going to actually add another drawing in this video, but I messed up on the coloring, so I didn't add it. So it's just Garfield. So yeah. Recently, I've been really getting into Garfield, so I'll tell you how, because, why not? So the Garfield movie was coming out soon, we were getting trailers and stuff, and I told my mom about it because she really likes Garfield, so she got really excited about it, and so we decided that we were gonna watch it together at some point. I had been watching the trailers and stuff, and each time I would watch one of the trailers, I'd be like, this looks really good. The animation looks so good, and baby Garfield is adorable. And so it kind of got me interested. And so I started kind of watching stuff on TikTok a little bit with Garfield stuff. I don't know, drawings, collections and stuff. And then eventually it got to the point where me and my mom watched the movie a few days ago, and I can definitely say now I'm really obsessed with Garfield. A lot of people were they mischaracterized Garfield, and I don't like the Garfield movie, but me and my mom really liked it, and I feel like it was normal Garfield, but just on a adventure, which doesn't totally make sense, I guess, but how are you going to make a movie without a little bit of adventure for a kid? What were people expecting him to just do a bunch of sassy quotes, sarcastic quotes the entire time? That's not a proper movie. If you want that, watch the older cartoons, I guess. But yeah, I feel like they got his personality okay. pretty good actually. Just, you know, he's building relationships, I guess. But yeah, I really liked it. I cried most of the time. Like, I heard people saying I cried like almost 3 times while watching it. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'll cry a little bit. But no, I cried so much. Same with my mom. We cried like so much. It was a really big emotional roller coaster. Like, at first we were crying, like, kind of just because he was just adorable at the beginning, because baby Garfield is probably the cutest thing I've ever seen. And it's like, I feel like just a screenshot doesn't capture how adorable he is. Like, when you see him moving and doing stuff, it's so cute. Like, so cute. So I cried just from that alone. Then after that, it was like, you know, I was fine for a while, I think. But then it started getting like emotional again, like sad. And then it got happy, then sad, then really happy, then sad, then so sad, then so happy. It was a lot. But I really liked watching it. I loved it so much. So yeah. And then after watching that, I got like the comics we have. We have some of the comics down in the basement for a long time, and nobody like used them or anything, but I knew that we had those, so I got them from the basement and I've been reading them, and I don't understand like most of the humor, I guess, but I really like the art style, and just like, it's, even if I don't fully understand the jokes or anything all the time, it is entertaining. And I love Garfield's attitude. And and then at the end of the movie, like, me and my mom stayed until like after the credits were done and everything to see if there was like a hidden thing that most movie companies tend to do. And at the end, before the credits were over, they were like showing like clips of Garfield doing stuff, and there was like a few characters that were shown at the end for like a split second, and then at the end, after the credits and everything, there was like a little comic thingy, and it was Garfield saying, "Why are you still here? Oh wait, I know. You're waiting for the sequel." So are they making a sequel? Because like, if they said that and like showed a bunch of characters at the end, they have to be making a sequel, right? And there was Normal at the end.
There was Normal at the end. I love Normal. She's so cute.
So yeah, I really hope there's a second one and that there's Normal in it, because Normal is just adorable. I love Normal so much. But yeah, and I just loved it so much, and I want another one. We also have a lot of the Garfield cartoon discs, so I might start watching those. I don't think my siblings would really want to watch them with me, so I might just have to do it on like my own, which is kind of sad, but you know, I'll still do it anyways. But yeah, I really like Garfield now, guys. So yeah, that's about it with Garfield wise. So now I guess I'll talk about the drawing. So in the reference picture, there was like lighting, and I know exactly like where this was screenshotted. He was in an alley. John picked him up. This isn't spoilers for anything, by the way. But yeah. And so I wanted to do that lighting, but I didn't really know how to make it like, you know, I don't know what to do with like the context of it. So sorry if it looks kind of random that there's such a bright light from the left, but I wanted to do it. I have loved to do lighting ever since I started drawing, so I'll just add it whenever I can. So yeah, my favorite part of doing this, I feel, was adding his stripes. I just feel like when I added those stripes, it really was like, yes, this is Garfield, I'm drawing Garfield. But yeah. Also, my cat kind of reminds me of Garfield. He's like an orange tabby. He is like half white underneath, like his belly's white, he has white socks. Half of his muzzle is white, but the rest of him is orange, and he sleeps a lot. He eats a lot. And he has an attitude most of the time. So I have a copy of Garfield in my home. His name's Vincent though, because he was originally my sister's, and she loves Vincent van Gogh, the painter, so she named him after that. So his name's Vincent, but he's a lot like Garfield. And then, you know, I had a cat, her name was S'mores, and she was gray, and she kind of was like, kind of more kitten-ish, like she was really playful, she was adorable, and she was, you know, gray, and she like had a relationship with I almost called Vincent Garfield, but like she's like normal. I have Garfield and normal, guys, although I had to give her back to my sister because my other cats kept fighting her, so she is not my cat anymore, she's at my sister's. But at one point I had Garfield and normal in my home, you guys. This is amazing. I guess next we need Odie. But yeah, also in the movie, not in the comics, but like in the movie, Odie kind of reminds me of myself, not in like the like dumb ways, but like, you know, just sometimes that get to business attitude he had sometimes, or like trying to put people like straight and like stop messing around, is very me. So yeah, I'm Odie. But yeah, so that's about everything. Hope you enjoyed me rambling about Garfield. Hope you liked watching this. Bye bye.